Alright, you little mathematicians, the final video. Here I'm going to teach you how to subtract fractions, which works a lot like adding, except that you are, subtracting. So here we go. Alright, first question. What is 5/8 minus 3/8? Well, again here, a familiar sight probably if you've watched the last two videos. We've got our array. It's one whole object that has been divided into 8 parts. So each one of these little parts is 1/8 of the whole. So we are beginning with 5/8, which would look like this. And then we are going to subtract 3/8. So here we have 5/8. Now taking away 3 is literally just doing that, right? Now we can see what our answer will be. And of course you'll notice that it doesn't matter which eighths we take away. We could take away those 3. We'd still get 2/8 as our answer. We could take away these ones. We'd still get 2/8, right? So as you can see, the answer is 2/8. You can simplify 2/8. I'll leave that for you to do. So what if we have a tougher problem? The last one wasn't too bad because we had 5/8 minus 3/8. Those were both fractions had a denominator of 8, which made it simple. They already had common denominators. But here we have two fractions with different denominators. So I'm going to show you sort of the way you probably learned it in 5th grade, how to get an answer to the problem, what is 4/9 minus 1/6? So I've, again, divided this into 4 steps. Just like with adding, you need to find a common multiple of 9 and 6, our two denominators. Find a common multiple of those. Then you're going to use that as a common denominator. You'll find equivalent fractions to both 4/9 and 1/6 using that common denominator. And then you're just going to subtract. So again, I will show you how to do this on the next slide during this video. If you feel comfortable and you want to try it on your own, that's great too. Okay, so my first step, find a common multiple of 9 and 6. So I am just going to list some multiples of 9. Of course, 9, 18, 27 come after that. I'll list some multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18. Oh, look! I have found the least common multiple of 9 and 6. It is 18. So I'm going to use that as my common denominator. So I've got 4/9, and I'm going to say that's equal to how many 18ths? And I've got 1/6, and that is equal to how many 18ths? So, looking here, 4/9. How many 18ths? Well, we've obviously multiplied our 9 times 2 to get from 9 to 18. So I'm going to do the same thing in my numerator to come up with an equivalent fraction. 4/9 is the same as 8/18. Looking over here, 6 has obviously been multiplied by 3 to get 18. So I need to do the same thing to my numerator. Hopefully you can see that 1/6 is equal to 3/18. Now I've come up with equivalent fractions with common denominators. I got my 8/18 and 3/18. They're equivalent to my original fractions. Now I'm going to subtract. So I've got 8/18 minus 3/18. If I had 8/18 and I took 3/18 away, I would be left with 5/18. And that is my answer. And you can see if you think you can simplify that fraction or if that is as simple as it gets. Sorry for running out of space on my screen here. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions about this, please come talk to your teacher at school.